As it turned out, the one true path is the path that they were most focused on. Give this campaign credit. Joe Biden did. Joe Biden didn't go to Texas. Everyone was screaming, "Joe Biden, go to Texas! Go, Joe Biden, go to Texas!" They knew they had to keep their eye on the prize, which were those three states. And those three states, I believe, will deliver the presidency to Joe Biden, just as his campaign planned.
Can I ask you really quickly, Claire, about Arizona? Even though I know it wasn't in the original plan, but it does look like a state that's very promising for Joe Biden. And also in that Senate race, where it does, look very promising also for Mark Kelly. In the end, I'm getting some sort of Trump world people who are texting that they already feel like, Donald Trump is who doomed that state because of his relentless attacks on John McCain. Will that end up being one of the stories, that Donald Trump's obsession with the late Senator McCain may be the thing that actually, in the end, if it plays out that way, gives Joe Biden that extra state that he needs?
It could be. Obviously, all this campaign was about is flipping states that went for Donald Trump to Joe Biden. I believe, I know other places have already called Arizona for Joe Biden. I believe that will go in his column without a doubt. And so that's one. And he needs just a few others to flip. And the ones that he's got left are easier than Arizona.
Yeah. I need to jump in here for a second. NBC News is going to change slightly the characterization of the race in one state. It relates to the state of Minnesota. Now, it has been too early to call there. It remains too early to call in the state of Minnesota, but NBC is now adding the characterization that Joe Biden leads in Minnesota. Again, this would not be a flip for the Democrats. In 2016. But the Trump campaign has been gunning for it. And again, the NBC News characterization at this hour is that while it is still too early to call, just over 3/4 of the vote in, Joe Biden now can be said to be in the lead in that state. Claire, let me ask your reaction to that change in Minnesota.
I'm very confident about Minnesota. Listen, you talk about knowing Minnesota. Amy Klobuchar knows Minnesota. Like she could recite to you every library address in every county of every state. This is someone who's very close to her state. She is very confident about what the results will be in Minnesota, and I believe Amy.
In terms of what we are expecting to hear over these next few days, Claire, talk to me about the mental health of Democrats. While in Wisconsin and Pennsylvania results remain outstanding over a couple of days. That's what happens. And it might not be those states. It might be Georgia. It might be North Carolina. It might be some other thing. But talk to me about how Democrats and Republicans might approach that kind of delay differently. We're watching here as Joe Biden's motorcade, I believe, arrives for his expected launch in the next few days.
I think it'll be fine. Obviously, I think you're going to have some folks that, if we do not win the House race, and if we do not pull out, they're going to begin to focus on this runoff in Georgia. This election, and clearly there have been some disappointments in the Senate race. So the mental health around that is probably going to be as difficult as, or maybe even more difficult than the reality that we're going to have to just be patient. And I think Joe Biden will always be patient. These votes are going to be counted. They've been cast. They're fully protected. We have good lawyers if Trump tries to pull tricks. And ultimately, the people who voted in those states are going to decide who the President of the United States is.
We are going to hear from Joe Biden, I think, quite shortly. Again, we just saw that motorcade shot in Delaware. But when you shoot it over the right here in terms of what we're expecting over these next few minutes.
Well, I have a question for a statement along the lines of what we are bound to hear from a prominent national politician at a nervous moment to a national television audience as we see a kind of drive-in vigil outside this same venue where Biden accepted the nomination. Tell us, Nicole, what your first two paragraphs would say.
Well, first, I just tell you, the three presidential campaigns I worked on, only one had a result on an election night. In 2000 and 2004, there wasn't a result. And 2004 was the most similar situation to tonight. Mike McCurry, who worked on the Kerry Edwards campaign, and we were the back channel, and we sort of created a dynamic where we talked to both our candidates, and no one said anything that night. This is a different situation. I would imagine Joe Biden will call on his supporters to stay calm, to keep the faith, and promise that all votes will count.
Well, look at this up in NBC News is projecting Donald Trump will be the ultimate winner in Florida, and it's 29 electoral votes. Running right now 51-2 to 47-8, separated by just shy of 400,000 votes in what has just become such a hugely valuable, influential, and for the Democrats, vexing state. As Claire McCaskill and others have pointed out tonight to soothe the anxieties of her fellow Democrats, this was never a projected Biden state. It was on the wish list. It was hoped for. You don't send Barack Obama into a state you don't want. But the candidate himself did not make it a personal priority, preferring instead to concentrate on that blue wall we've been discussing to determine.
Please welcome Vice President Joe Biden and Dr. Jill Biden.
Good evening. Your patience is commendable. We knew this was going to go long, but who knew we're going to go into maybe tomorrow morning, maybe even longer. But look, we feel good about where we are. We really do. I'm here to tell you tonight, we believe we're on track to win this election. We knew because of the unprecedented early vote and the mail-in vote that it was going to take a while. We're going to have to be patient until the hard work of tallying the votes is finished. And it ain't over till every vote is counted, every ballot is counted. But we're feeling good. We're feeling good about where we are. We believe one of the nets has suggested we've already won Arizona, but we're confident about Arizona. That's a turnaround. We also just called it for Minnesota, and we're still in the game in Georgia, although that's not one we expected. And we're feeling real good about Wisconsin and Michigan. And by the way, It's going to take time to count the votes. We're going to win Pennsylvania. I've been talking to folks in Philly, Allegheny County, Scranton, and they're really encouraged by the turnout and what they see. Look, you know, we could know the results as early as tomorrow morning, but it may take a little longer. As I've said all along, it's not my place or Donald Trump's place to declare who's won this election. That's the decision of the American people. But I'm optimistic about this outcome. And I want to thank every one of you who came out and voted in this election. And by the way, Chris Coons and the Democrats, congratulations here in Delaware. Pardon me? Hey, John, the Gov, yeah, the whole team, man. You've done a great job. I'm grateful to the poll workers, to our volunteers, our canvassers, everyone who participated in this democratic process. And I'm grateful to all of my supporters here in Delaware and all across the nation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And folks, you heard me say it before. Every time I walk out of my grandpa's house up in Scranton, he'd yell, "Joey, keep the faith." And my grandma, when she was alive, yelled, "No, Joey, spread it." Keep the faith, guys. We're going to win this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your patience is great. Let's walk over here. Kamala will be talking to you tomorrow. Thank you.